What is going on, guys? Quality XA here today, and today I'm bringing you guys a brand new video on Destiny 2. Now today we're going to be rounding up all of the weekly changes, all of the posts and all of that good stuff. So regardless, let's get right into this. So first up we have this Reddit post from Cosmo, and what he is actually talking about is the highest priorities from the community and the most frequently requested changes. So we have weapon slot changes, adding random rolls, make duplicate drops meaningful, lowering the time to kill, more weapons and armour as unique rewards, secrets to discover, collectible items to find, more difficult activities, make exotics more powerful, direct access to specific activities, longer tail progression and quest activities, and more vault space and storage solutions. He does say this isn't the complete list, this was just a quick sample off the top of his head, and he does promise that he is giving all this information to the development team, so hopefully we do see some of these changes soon. It's really exciting that they have this level of communication with us currently, and I'm glad that they are saying what is the highest priorities. It's very exciting, like I did say, and cannot wait to see some of these changes implemented into the game. Let me know what you're most looking forward to out of these changes on screen. Next up we have this tweet from DMG. So he was replying to this tweet which says, I was researching just now and I guess Sum of All Tears is a medal that's not in Destiny 2. I totally got it in Rumble though. Anyone else see it happen? And DMG replied, new Crucible Medals were added in the update 1.1.4 for all weekly Crucible playlist game modes. Happy hunting. Now I'm a big fan of Crucible, obviously, as you guys know, so I was very excited when I actually saw all of these medals come into play. I haven't got all of them, but I did actually get these Sum of All Tears in Rumble. I've only currently played a few Rumble games, so very exciting indeed. On the topic of that, we did get this tweet from Andrew Weldon, and he says, psst, Rumble is back and has 8 players. This also means a certain medal for defeating 7 opponents may have also returned, and we know exactly what medal he is talking about, and obviously defeating the 7 opponents, you know exactly what medal that is. Very awesome indeed. Let me know what medals you have actually seen since playing the brand new 1.1.4 update. Like I said, I haven't played too much Crucible, had a few games of Rumble, but yeah, definitely excited to see what other medals are in the works. Next up we have some unfortunate news next week, and that is that the Iron Banner 6v6 is being postponed due to a late breaking issue. Next week Rumble will go live in its place while we work on a fix. Iron Banner will return as soon as we can deploy a fix. Now this absolutely sucks. I was really excited for 6v6 Iron Banner. It's almost like they're teasing us now for how long it has been announced for, and I was getting really hyped up for this week to actually play it, but unfortunately now we know that it is not coming. Let me know if you guys were excited for it. Like I said, I'm really bummed out, and hopefully they fix this up soon, because 6v6 is definitely going to be really awesome indeed. Moving on now to some Rumble news again, we actually have this from DMG on Reddit, and it's basically some of the feedback they've got from Rumble, and it says, Dead Cliffs has been highlighted as a map with more severe spawning issues than other maps. We've noted the feedback that while 8-player chaos is controlled and enjoyable to some, it's a bit crowded out there. We've seen feedback that spawn timers feel a bit low as players are spawning behind the opponent that has just defeated them and getting revenge before health has a chance to regen. And powerful ammo is plentiful, but that's leading to some players dominating the match with weapons like Acreus just camping spawns. Now very interesting, again, it's good that they've noticed all of these changes as soon as this update has gone live, so I'm pretty glad about this, and again hopefully they act on this. I do know there has been talks about making Rumble 6-player, so again we'll have to wait and see what they do with this. Have you guys played Rumble? Let me know in that comment section below. But yeah, hopefully they do sort out this spawning issue. They did say that the game wasn't meant to actually have Rumble implemented into it, so hopefully they will put some new spawns in, because with 6 players it's just not going to be the same chaos as it is with 8 players. Next up we actually have this on the Bungie website from Soulchild, and he says, remove quest steps from weapon slots. I know you can delete them, but sooner or later they just come back while playing. It should really be an inventory item. What he's speaking about is the Legend of Acreus quest. You guys know that you actually get the slot put in your heavy item slot, and it can become pretty annoying, especially if you want to use all of your slots to hold weapons in. DMG did reply, agreed, the team is currently working on a solution for this item and this issue. Once I have details, I'll let you know. Very good indeed. I just hope that they put it in the inventory slot. I don't know why it hasn't been put in there previously, where all of your ornaments and other things and bits and pieces actually go. Let's just wait and see what they do with that one. Moving on now, we have the raid spawning issue. So one of the engineers actually recently discovered the cause of it and said, while working through some of the most painful bugs, I was able to get my hands on a repro of the raid spawning issue and track down the bug. The good news is that I believe you may be able to avoid this issue with a relatively simple workaround while a permanent fix is on the horizon. As long as you are launching into a checkpointed raid or the fire team launches solo into the raid before the others join, you may be able to avoid this bug. The root cause is the cinematic at the start of the raid, pushing some of our memory budgets over the edge as players swap around their gear later on. Cheers, Lemming. So good that they are investigating this. They did say that they are looking at a permanent fix, but this is only a temporary fix, so just when you do jump into a raid, jump into it solo and then invite all of your friends afterwards. That's definitely going to be the temporary fix for this. I just hope they fix it soon, because it can become pretty annoying when only half of your teammates spawn into a raid. Moving on to our next tweet, we have this from Bungie Help, and it says, to resolve an issue in Destiny 2, players are being kicked to orbit with BAT error codes. We are temporarily disabling the strike and crucible reduction. Please stay tuned for more details. And DMG replied, while disabled, we'll be investigating why strike/crucible repeat reductions was causing issues, and how soon you can expect these systems to be back online. Again, I'm pretty annoyed that they have actually disabled this. As you guys know, I do play quite a lot of Crucible and Strikes, and it's so annoying to play the same Crucible map and the same game mode over and over and over and over. It just makes it a little bit boring for me, and hopefully they do sort this soon. And then last but not least, we have this tweet to Josh Hamrick, and it says, is there a reason to why snipers didn't get a flinch decrease? I think it's crispy, but I still feel it doesn't compete with other options. And Josh Hamrick replied, that's the scope bug that we couldn't get fixed until 1.2.0, the next update. So there is going to be some more fixes and more bug fixes within the weapons as well as the game. So very good, and I really cannot wait to get my hands on some of these awesome snipers when 1.2.0 comes out. I do believe it's going to change the whole meta of the weapons currently, and really cannot wait. But yes guys, that's pretty much the end of the video. Be much appreciated if you could smash that like button, as well as subscribing if you guys are new around here. But as always, peace out, and I hope you enjoyed.